Right now on 2K TV, we hear from David Aldridge. Gameplay director Mike Wang has expert tips, the latest drops in my team, and your top plays of
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. With Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Hall of Fame sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, John Wall was the #1 overall pick in 2010, but he still thinks he's got a lot left to prove. Now, a bone spur in his...
Certainly one to watch, David. Thanks. And for those of us who have ever played at this level, it must be a thrill to contend against the best in the world. But also with that comes a lot of pressure. How do you handle the balance between enjoying the game and the pressure that's on you in the game?
I've never felt pressure. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, you'll have moments where you'll make game-winning shots, and it's fantastic.
Never nervous.
No.
AI is checked in for the Lakers. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Bryant. Fox is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Aldridge in at the 3.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Here's Rutan Mays. Kicks to Fox. Ring shot on the way. Will not go. This is off the front iron. LA is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's James outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, when LeBron is pulling and hitting that jumper, you know he's in the zone. Just one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game.
Beal with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Aldridge. Here's Bryant. The layup off target.
Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus. Not good.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
For the Wizards, Beal's checked in, and it's Stone in for Bradley Beal.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Here's Stone, guarded by Kuzma. Rutan Mays, good. Rutan Mays has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morris kicks to AI. They grab their own miss, and Kuzma slams it in.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it.
And the Black Mamba nickname, one of the things that I think fans really embrace. They know you for that. How did that all come about?
Well, honestly, Watching Kill Bill.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding. It came straight from Tarantino. When I saw him, I thanked him for it.
Oh, I like that story.
Yep, came straight from there. I looked at it and said, wow, that's an interesting angle. Look it up.
It makes sense.
Makes complete sense.
Right? Yeah. And you like that nickname?
I did. It became my alter ego.
Yeah.
Right? So when I'm at home, I'm like a big teddy bear, man. I'm like a human jungle gym with my kids. But when I strap up my Mambas, I enter that zone. Right? I enter that don't play around zone.
I like that zone.
Yeah.
Your opponents didn't like that zone.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Ingram against Aldridge. Shoots from the elbow. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here's Stone. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Changes up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Neal's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
AI passes to Morris. He kicks it to Joseph. AI up top. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Joseph's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Neal. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Joseph. Back to AI. Kuzma kicks to Joseph. AI up top. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. LeBron James second. Third is Brandon Ingram.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
You know, in addition to that patience and efficiency, they're each extremely talented natural scorers. They've got the kind of precise form all young players would do well to replicate.
Well, Kobe, you're known as one of the greatest Lakers of all time. I know you feel there are a lot of guys in that first line of the sentence, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Guys that I've watched growing up. I mean, listen, I go all the way back to the days of Pollard and Mikan, and I've watched them all, let alone the Baylors, the Chamberlains, the Jabbars, the Worthies. I mean, it's just...
What names?
I mean, what franchise has those?
No one.
Right? I mean, if you look up in the rafters and you see all the jerseys that are hanging up there, they're not some of the all-time Laker greats. They're some of the all-time greats, period. Right? And so to be a part of that franchise is just mind-blowing.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Stone, a beautiful reverse layup. Stone's got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
AI passes to Joseph. Morris inside. Neal defending. AI left side. Here's Ingram. And Rutan Mays pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. With the floater, and the layup is good.
I'll tell you, that's a graceful finish. Not just any old layup, the teardrop.
AI kicks to Kuzma. It's Morris atop the key. Neal with the steal. Here's Stone. He's guarded by AI. Ball's knocked loose. 1 second left. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goal.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, I think one key is they've controlled the tempo so far. And I know it's early, but it helps to have this kind of lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's AI. And it's Fowler in at the 2. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Warriors was a man on a mission. He finished with 21 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He played a tremendous all-around game, and you love to see that type of effort. We'll see if he can maintain that kind of energy tonight.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Back to Aldridge. And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow in the Sixers one time in Philadelphia, and he was a really great defensive player. And I took him down the post, and I turned around, and I hit a fall away. And running back up the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, you know, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He's a great defender.
Yes, yes.
But those fadeaway shots, you know, players are just used to putting their hand up. But if you just put a hand up, and these are shots that I take thousands of times, you just got to hope I miss it.
And you didn't.
No, not that one.
Knocked loose. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Rutan Mays. Good on the three-point shot. Rutan Mays has got 7 points in the game. Lakers leading by 6. AI passes to Morris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
Pass to Rodman. Down low. And then Rodman with the dunk.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded. Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Aldridge with it. AI picks him up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both teams will make substitutes. To the middle, here's Stone. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Now listen, this guy's got the green light at any time. But Beal with the nice look to set up the open shot.
Shot from the wing. AI, no good.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
Here's Stone. He's guarded by AI. Fires from the line. The Lakers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the 2 teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Fox passes to Stone. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
A nice shot by AI.
That's just a case where he gets the space he needs and uses it to his advantage to make the jumper.
Well, Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. And with Kobe stopping by the booth doors, I'm always amazed at the type of things Kobe will notice about both NBA and the players competing. The casual fans rarely think about.
Well, you think back to Kobe's career and how much his preparation and studying of the league and his opponents contributed to his success. And obviously, with what we just heard, this guy still holds so much knowledge of the game.
To the paint. Shoots. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Stone.
That's a nice little outside-in play right there. Good feed into the post and a solid finish.
Ingram against Beal. Ingram left side. They get it again. Back to Morris. A 3-ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, one of the more valuable things in basketball, bigs who can stretch the defense. Morris, one of those guys.
Here's Rutan Mays. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's...
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. The Wizards making a switch here. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about. And it seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake, and obviously that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got Stone. Rodman is out there with Fox, and it's Aldridge in at small forward. AI kicks to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. In the corner, it's Morris. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Stone, and he knocks down the jumper. Stone's got 14 points for the game. Lakers leading by 11. AI passes to Fowler. Here's Morris, and another basket for the Lakers.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Aldridge. Passes it to Fox. Kicks to Stone. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Salvaderi. Nice form on the 20-footer. He's got 7.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Here's Stone. A three-pointer is right on target.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
AI kicks to Kuzma. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Morris kicks to AI. Back to Morris. AI outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Fowler. Salvaderi. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I'll tell you, that's nice work, right? You move, you get into space on the perimeter, and you knock down the three.
Washington calls timeout. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific...
Shooting too much, man. You were open out of pass more. That's all. We could bounce back
to the screen.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Memphis Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. Last outing for the Grizzlies, they won that game against Oklahoma City. A terrific underdog win in that last game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Grizzlies, their last game, a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Guys, kind of a battle there. They pulled out a 4-point win, though. Some changes for Memphis. Marc Gasol's checked in for Whiteside. Favors comes in for Jackson. And Darren Hilliard's subbed in for Crowder. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. AI comes in for Reed. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got LeBron James. Brandon Ingram's out there with Morris. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's AI in at the point guard position. We talk a lot about making plays at the rim and hitting threes, but the mid-range game is still alive, Steve, and it's playing well with some players.
I love it because it's coming back. The guy I come to mind to think of. First of all, is DeMar DeRozan. I think the king of the mid-range. C.J. McCollum, Carmelo Anthony, LaMarcus Aldridge. Chris Paul, for a point guard, does a nice job.
Chris Paul, right.
Knocking down the mid-range game. I love the three-point shot, but I think the mid-range game is starting to come back. Pump fake, one dribble, and knock it down.
Shot clock at 3. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. So Favors will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Finding an opportunity inside. It's a good read by Marc Gasol. He's one of our high IQ players that we have.
AI outside. Ball kicks to AI. Down low. Shot from 12. Here's Ingram, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Marc Gasol.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Emmanuel Mudiay.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 2016, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Left side Gasol. The second effort. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
Inside. Here's Favors, and that one goes long. The Lakers trail. To the inside, here's Salvadori, and the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Dave Yeager. He knows they're up against the team that plays best when it can get to the front of the rim. So the #1 concern defensively is coming over to help to cut off drives and cutting down all lanes to the hoop. Kevin will see who imposes their will upon the other.
Thanks so much, David.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
Offside Gasol. Turn around Jay. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And look at what they did in the 4th quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
Here's Enquist. Banked in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
I love it. Really, both teams running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth.
Hits. Count that one from Ennis.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Down low. Here's Enquist. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. And stolen by AI. All alone, and AI throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Lakers working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Joseph. And there's another one for the Lakers.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Passes it to Hilliard. Right side Gasol. Pass to Hilliard. The shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. AI up top. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to AI. Here's Enquist. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. 12 seconds left to play in the first.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers on top, ending the. Marc Gasol so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even if.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just the opposite.
Favors is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Ennis, and it's Hilliard in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. AI passes to Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Ingram's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
Viana. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Smitty, when you were playing, the league tinkered with the distance of the three-point line. Given the emphasis on perimeter offense now, should they consider moving it further out?
Kevin, please not. No way. Guys are shooting it 5 feet behind the line already. Now if you move it back, then they're going to move back to half court.
I know.
Keep the line the way it is right now. I like it the way it is right now, Kevin.
It's enough of a challenge, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
Here's Hilliard. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Lakers leading by 3. Inside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace. Being patient. Great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
Here's Viana. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He's got 17.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Enquist. He's covered by Whiteside. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Hilliard kicks to Crowder. To the wing right side. Now here's Whiteside, guarded closely. Clock at 6. Here's Moutier. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 5. AI left side. Here's Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Crowder feeling it out a bit, and the shot goes in.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
AI passes to Ingram. Back to AI. To the middle. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by AI. AI's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. They host the Kings after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
AI kicks to Kuzma. Here's Sue. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
14 feet away. Kuzma pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
AI passes to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Ingram. AI outside. Pass to Fowler. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Bucket is good. He's got 10.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Moutier finds Whiteside. Ingram against Crowder. Back to Whiteside. Tries from 10. The kick out to Crowder. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
AI, no good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards wasn't happy with how he played. He ended with
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this AI is checked in for ball. And so here's Memphis. They trail by 7. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Reed out there with AI. And it's Morris in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Crowder the pass to Moutier. The kick out to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. No good. Great D that time from LeBron.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
And Markieff Morris out of Kansas, a spread 4, as they say.
And able to stripe it from anywhere on the floor. A good secondary scorer who can also create his own shot on the block at times.
Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
When you look at today's NBA salaries, Steve, do you feel the responsibility to learn financial management falls mostly on the players, or should the league do even more to help them find out about what they're going to do with all this money?
You know, I think it's the responsibility of both. I think the Players Association, also the NBA, and I think organizations as well. I think you look at it, we're all involved to get a chance to help these youngsters. It's not easy for a 19-year-old, 20-year-old to become a millionaire overnight. That's just not something that you're used to, and handling that, it has been a problem for some players in the past.
He kicks to AI. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 13 feet away. He can't get that one to fall. Lakers leading by 9. Here's LeBron. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Moutier, no good. LA has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And obviously the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Bucks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've been sinking on this list to start out the year. Not what they or really anyone else expected, but that's why you play the game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by AI. 6 to shoot. Trying his luck deep. And James pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Back to AI. He feeds it to LeBron. Over Jackson. And James gets it to go on the assist by AI.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Memphis. James Ennis comes in for Emmanuel Moutier. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Grizzlies. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 13-point game. Viana, Reed covering. Here's Jackson. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Ingram kicks to AI. And he just had... hasn't been able to get it going. Outside for Gasol. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Kuzma. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Ennis. They need this one. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from AI. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Ingram outside. The dish to AI. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Ennis. He's tightly guarded. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ennis has got 9.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
To the wing on the left. Here's Sue. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tipped away. Viana. Reed covering. And it's Reed pulling it down. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Kuzma. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Kicks to Gasol. Goes up the baseline, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gasol's got his 3rd bucket of the night, and the Lakers call time here. Well, Steve, to play in the NBA, you need to be in peak shape. Talk about your diet and workout regimen back when you were in the game.
I will give myself an A+ for workout regimen back in the day.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose.
Fellas, hold your head. Fire shot tonight, bro. We still in it. You know,